What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be just doing a quick video on questions I get all the time in the comments. Is where do I get my designs from? What programs do I use to make my t-shirt designs? So I'm just going to get into that and just, start from the beginning, from when I started a couple years ago. So the first place I started from when I first got a heat press and wanted to try this out was I was ordering pre-made transfers from, I believe at the time it was Pro World and stock transfers. So that's what I actually started with. I didn't even have my own designs. I started with using pre-made transfers. And then I got into, then the second thing I did, which I always tell everybody that they should do when they're starting off and want to try it out, is I use Transfer Express. I use their Easy Designer. That one I came on to probably pretty early on. I was probably 6 months into it, doing the pre-made transfers, and then I was like, well, I gotta get my own transfers made. I can't just sell other people's transfers, which you could with certain ones like you see at like fairs and things like that. But I was like, I didn't really want to get into that because I wanted to actually start a business, pressing shirts for people and for whatever they need them, from family reunions or whatever, birthdays, things like that. So I was like, I just want to start with that. Then I found Transfer Express, which led me to the Easy Designer. So then I went a couple months with that, just playing around with their layouts and templates and things like that. And then I ended up investing in a Cricut, and that came with the design space. So my two main things in the beginning I was using was the design space from the Cricut, and I was using the Transfer Express Easy Design. That went on for a little bit, and then I was reaching out to a couple people. Like if I had harder designs, I would reach out to like graphic designers. I'd have to pay for it, have them help me do up designs. But if it was little like bullshit, words and things like that, I would do it up in the Easy Designer. Or if I had a bigger one, I'd go on Transfer Express and use their Easy Design. And sorry, like I said before, the Cricut design. And then after a while, I was like basically I looked into Canva and things like that, and Canva was one I was actually going to go with at first, but then I wanted to go down the line with a more which they're all professional. I wanted to go with one for myself. I wanted to go with Adobe Illustrator. I always knew about Photoshop and things like that, and I was like, well, I want to learn one of the the harder programs, which it's very hard still to this day. I won't even do videos on Illustrator. I'm a lot better with it now, 2 years later. I believe it's 2.5 years later that I had it. It gets easy, very, very easy after you use Adobe Illustrator for a while. You start to understand how to vectorize and things like that. Still not 100%. If I get designs that are way out of my league, I'll send them out to people. I'll do as much as I could on my end, and then I'll send them out to somebody else to do. I believe over the past couple years I used Flash Custom Transfers, their graphic design. I used them. A couple people I used on Fiverr. There's a couple other ones. I'm not sure right out off the head what they were, but so far I've been getting by with just Adobe Illustrator and the Cricut design space. Transfer Express, I don't really go on there too much. I've been doing my own stuff, and I've been going through TKO, but I definitely still use Transfer Express for the different types of transfers. And like I said in past videos, I'll use all different types of transfer companies depending on what I need it for. And the last couple big jobs I had and everything, TKO was the one I went with for them jobs. And Ninja Transfers for the full color, which it's cheaper for me to go that route. But my main things that I use now is Cricut Design Space and Adobe Illustrator, and I pay $20. I think it's $20 a month I pay for the Adobe Illustrator, and the Cricut Design Space obviously comes with the Cricut. I know if you want more things, you could pay the $10 a month or whatever it is. I believe I paid for that too. I started paying that a long time ago when I got it, but. That's just what I want to do. I just want to make a quick video and answer the questions and the comments of what I use for, my programs and what I use. And, like I said, if it's too much for me, I'll send it out. Not embarrassed to say I'm new at this. I'm not, I didn't go to school for graphic design. I have a good sense about designing and what things should look like, which is, why I got into this too. I have an idea what size logo should be and things like that. But if something's too much for me, I'll send it out. And like I said in other videos, I'll just charge it on to the customer to, you know, get my money back for that. So that's the two main programs I use right now. And if I go on Transfer Express and, you know, some days and just play around with their easy design with some of their layouts, get some ideas. I get some ideas all over from the internet, things, Pinterest, things like that. I see all different types of ideas. Etsy, you can get SVG files on Etsy. That's another way you can go about getting things, which I've done that before. People sell SVG fonts. People sell, you know, the SVG files of whatever, hunting designs or whatever you guys want for shirts. But if you're just starting off, there's so many ways out there that you could even pay $1 for a design and use it just to start testing. So it's pretty much the way that you want to go, but that's the route that I went. So I hope this information helped anybody out there, but that's the two main ways that I use to make designs now. So if you guys would like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to keep coming out with some more of this t-shirt content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.